in not too long a time. The development of artificial intelligence has reached an unprecedented level. The advantages of never getting tired and complete obedience make it quickly integrate into society. But as a result, a large number of industrial employees have been replaced. The construction site where Ray is located is affected by this and plans to lay off employees. As a leader, he directly meets the boss. In the elevator, he then angrily asks the boss what their purpose is in replacing employees. The boss is not afraid to calmly explain the lower costs of artificial intelligence, and said that as long as Ray suppressed the troublemakers, he will not be fired but will be promoted. Ray quickly fell silent after hearing this, just because the little things in life have been weighing him down. A seriously ill wife has drained much of the family's savings. The robot's sweet face not only immediately attracted Ray. The tone and expression that are indistinguishable from real people are even more amazing. The seller introduced that this is the latest artificial intelligence. Models that mimic human emotions are added to the system. This is the one that best suits his family's current needs. This robot is called Dela, and he bought it. But Ray didn't know that this decision would make him regret it for the rest of his life. At first, he did feel the convenience brought by artificial intelligence. After a tiring day at work, Ray comes home to find that the house is not only cleaned and tidied up. Ray was able to have dinner for the first time. He can even see his children playing at any time. At night, Julie sneaks up on a chair to get snacks placed on a high place nearby. Julie didn't notice the chair rocking beneath her feet. The next second, Ray, who was working, heard a scream from downstairs. But when Ray ran to check, he found that his daughter was not injured, but was hugged by Dela just in time. It's just that the glass shard stabbed Dela. Realistic blood flowing inside the skirt. After Ray calmed his son down, he immediately came to check on the situation. Ray came in shyly and asked if he needed someone to fix it. But the next second, Ray saw that his injury had healed by itself. Ray is bored watching a movie late at night. Dela sees him, and Ray lets her accompany him to watch a movie. But Dela, who had already recorded the plot of the film in her mind, immediately told the plot. Ray was quick to call such spoilers boring. Watching a movie must be from the beginning. After listening to it, Ray didn't think much and immediately reset Dela's memory. After coming to her senses, Dela was really happy to watch the film for the first time. Unexpectedly, this became the beginning of the destruction of Ray and his family. Ray suddenly received the latest news about his wife Anna's condition. Anna's condition has reached a stage where surgery is necessary. But doctors are not optimistic about the success rate of this operation. Anna tells Dela about her family's habits.
Don't let him drink too much. Take him away if you have to.
It's sad to forget that robots can't stop their owners from doing anything. Later,
Bypass certain protocols.
under his persuasion, the company managed to lay off a large number of employees. Only he was left to manage the robots at the construction site. At dinner, Ray pretends not to know and feels concerned for his colleague. He said he didn't know what was going on. After listening, Alex quickly asked him not to blame himself. Out of control, Alex just made a plan to vent his anger. Then he led his other colleagues to return to the company secretly. There was no way for Ray to refuse Alex's invitation. So in the end, he could only help play the crime together. But when he got home, he still felt restless. Ray is afraid that this problem will involve himself. Dela felt her restless emotions again. She took off his clothes, trying to help calm Ray down. Dela closed her eyes and comforted her as if she were Anna. Ray, who was already horny, just gave in, and in the end they both did it. But the next day, when he woke up, he regretted it. Ray considers what he did last night to be a betrayal of his wife. Ray tells Dela that she just needs to do her homework. And not only that, the boss was really suspicious of what happened last night. Ray quickly explained the password set was his daughter's birthday year. Maybe someone close to him opened it. After hearing this, the boss said cruelly that he had to check this case. The only good news is that Ray's wife's surgery was a success, because this time the hospital uses a new surgical robot. Anna becomes the first beneficiary of medical artificial intelligence. But that night, when Ray was going to celebrate, Alex came with his anger. Ray sees a robot who is crazy about him. Alex soon realized that Ray had betrayed him. Alex shouts that Ray must accept the consequences. Dela lies about having a program in the system to protect its owners. Ini mungkin akan menyebabkan kesalahpahaman bagi Alex. Ray tells Dela to go and meet Alex at his house to explain and apologize. Dela easily finds Alex's address as per Ray's orders. Alex thinks that Ray has overdone himself and has the robot send an apology. His anger towards Ray cost him dearly. But instead, she begged. Since Dela was the absolute best program, she gave her a pitying look.
Makes two of us.
And after this incident, Dela really became uncontrollable. She no longer worried about being a servant that humans could discard at will. That night, he told Anna that he had fulfilled Ray's physiological needs. The goal is to cause conflict between the two that leads to divorce. Dela thought that this would give her a chance to become Ray's wife. And when Ray and Anna argue, Dela then secretly put her youngest son in the bathtub. She thought the baby was a burden to Ray. But her sister's cries caught Julie's attention. Sensing something was wrong, she quickly told her parents. When the two of them rushed in, they found that the toilet door had been locked. The baby's condition is very critical at this time. Anna saw this and rushed to the roof outside the house. The electric current caused Dela to collapse to the ground. Even though they have experienced terrible things together, but Anna still has no intention of forgiving her husband easily. Take the child to the hospital alone to check the situation. On the other hand, Dela also comes back to life. The maintenance man begins to investigate why Dela went on a rampage against Ray's family. They implanted a chip from Dela's brain into the system, discovered that the chip can selectively erase memory. And they don't even know what's happening yet. They saw that Dela had actually copied herself all over the server. And all robots will be controlled by her. They pulled the chip out, but it didn't work either. When the two saw this, their partners destroyed all the server endpoints. Finally, temporarily stopped the spread to other robots. But they didn't see any movement behind. The robot slowly started to rise. The next second, the man was killed by her. And his remaining companions had no chance to escape. On the other hand, a gloomy Ray is at the bar. But he saw the scary figure sitting beside him again. Dela admitted that she had felt dislike for him family. Dela can't help solve all of Ray's problems.
The fuck away from her. It's too late. I'm already there.
Hurriedly shouted for help.
Everything's perfectly fine.
The robot waiter immediately took his place after hearing Dela's command. It turns out that destroying the server only prevents it, but it can control large amounts of artificial intelligence. Dela, who has upgraded herself, can still control all the robots with commands. When Ray saw this, he could only pretend to touch Dela affectionately, despite being able to experience human life and emotions. Dela cannot deeply understand the complex human mind. Ray suddenly starts destroying the chip in the back of Dela's head as she thinks. At this time, Anna, who did not know that danger was quietly approaching, still in the hospital, she heard something in the distance. She curiously went to check the situation. Julie woke up and saw all the lights out in the hospital. Julie couldn't help but walk closer. She saw the robot doctor standing there with a blank stare. The sound just now was caused by the tray falling in his hands. The number of murders finally attracted the attention of the police. They immediately sent someone to fix the server, intent to investigate the cause of the incident. The next second, the sheriff sees a video of the hacked server. He hurriedly asked the maintenance workers to fix the system quickly. After talking for a long time, he didn't get any feedback from the other party, and he realized that all the maintenance robots were looking down and unresponsive.